Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Ned's Healing Sanctuary. Today, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to tell you a story, our human story. Before we got started, I wanted to ask you to subscribe to our channel so you can be aware of new content that I create, and also to give me a preemptive thumbs up because I know you're going to love it. All right, so let's get started with the story by defining God. Okay? God is unconditional love and perfect unity. He is ever present and of super intelligence. He began creating us 75,000 years ago, and we are now at 37 billion souls scattered about the universe. So, around 75,000 years ago, God came to us and asked, in your own words, can you tell me what the meaning of unconditional love and perfect unity is? We kind of looked at each other and we said, we're not really sure. So we said, well, how about you go on a journey to discover what they truly mean? And we said, well, what kind of journey? He said, you will stay safely with me, but you will believe that you are far away. You will have complete freedom to think and do what you feel is best for you while on your journey of discovery. You will also believe you are living separately from me and from your brothers and sisters, and you will have choices to think and act in ways that are opposite of love and unity. In this way, you can discover their meanings at your own pace. And when you return, you will fully understand your place in the universe and know your true strength. So we replied, sounds like fun. When can we go? He said, as soon as you sign this agreement, indicating that you are going to become enlightened, you're going to work hard and become enlightened, understand who you truly are, and become fully aware of your strength. Once you sign this agreement, then you can go. So we signed the agreement and we began our journeys of discovery. The journey is that we as souls can choose to incarnate to physical worlds to fulfill our oaths to our Creator to become enlightened. These worlds give us the opportunity to experience the direct opposite of unconditional love and perfect unity. Each day of our lives, our goal should be to use every interaction that we have to become closer to God by mimicking His behavior in these same situations. This assumes that He would always choose unconditional love or a related action during every interaction, such as kindness, forgiveness, patience, acceptance, camaraderie, joy. Knowing fully that whatever is happening to us is always for our highest good or for our benefit. Always. Although there's no timetable for enlightenment, each of us is expected to seriously work toward that goal during each life. In between each life, we review the previous incarnation to identify areas upon which we can improve and other areas where we showed strengths. We also plan our next life, including our life's purpose, which we may discover and work toward should we resolve all our outstanding karma during that upcoming life. So now let me describe to you the laws of our universe, which govern our existence. The universe operates as a neutral and constant energy system that responds to frequency rather than moral judgment. Because everything is fundamentally vibrational energy, the following laws always apply to everyone regardless of our awareness of them. So even if you don't know what the laws are, you are bound by them. Number one, We are interconnected beings, and every thought, action, or emotion that we have about one another correspondingly affects the other in a negative or positive way. Number 2, your reality is created by you through your vibrational frequency or aura. This is your inner state, which includes your thoughts, your actions, and emotions. So negative thoughts such as anger, jealousy, fear, anxiety, judgment, and hate lower your vibrational frequency, while positive ones, such as God would experience in these interactions, including kindness, patience, love, happiness, forgiveness, brotherhood, and acceptance, raise your vibrational frequency. Number 3, following your intuition, your higher self's guidance, all allows you to manifest a positive reality, making you happier and healthier, while following your ego manifests a more negative reality, including physical and emotional pain, illness, and perceived suffering. Number 4, karma exists not to punish us, but to balance the scales of our debts to individuals and ourselves. So if we mistreat ourselves or others, then we will encounter them again in the future to have the opportunity to repay those negative thoughts, actions, and emotions. This happens through perceived negative acts or events happening to us at the hands of those we mistreated in the past. 5, you can transmute or convert perceived negative events occurring in your life into positive thoughts, actions, and emotions by simply interpreting them the right way. What is the right way? All events, whether you label them to be good or bad, always happen for your highest good. Okay? If you believe this and react the right way to perceived negative events, then you will shorten your journey of discovery to full awareness by more than you could ever imagine. So why am I telling you about these laws? Well, the goal is to give you sovereignty or power, control, because you are not a victim of fate or a pawn of a deity. By understanding the laws of the universe, you become a co-creator of it. If you don't like your current reality, don't fight the external world. Simply change your internal world, your thoughts, your perceptions, your mood, knowing that the law of attraction must eventually reflect that change in your reality. It's just a matter of time. So, where do we go from here? It is understood that life will distract us from our stated spiritual mission, but we must regain our focus and use each interaction we have to advance spiritually. We know this is not a linear journey, but one that ebbs and flows, making great progress during some times and regressing during others. Through it all, we have to keep our spiritual mission at the forefront of our minds and include activities during our days that give us opportunities to incorporate love, kindness, patience, forgiveness, and joy. We must reflect upon each day to identify situations that cause us to fail to meet this standard and define what we will change to succeed the next time. The time is now. You may not know it, but a planetary transformation is already underway. There's a global shift in consciousness happening now, moving humanity towards a new earth or a higher dimensional experience. Those who are naturally aligning with this higher vibration by releasing old patterns of fear, greed, and dominance are forerunners or co-creators of this new paradigm. I am calling on you now to become a part of this new paradigm. As more individuals cultivate qualities of humility, compassion, non-judgment, and connection, they contribute to the collective consciousness, helping to bring about a more peaceful and harmonious world for us all. So I'd like to share some shocking statistics right now. As we mentioned, most of us were created over 75,000 years ago. And now we number 37 billion souls. Would it shock you to know that over these last 75,000 years, just over 2 million of us have become enlightened? 2 million out of 37 billion. That ratio is 0.00005, or 500 thousandths of all souls ever created. This is simply an unacceptable rate of ascension. There was a deadline for fulfilling our covenant or oath to God to become enlightened. This would fall into the category of a failure of epic proportions. But it's not too late. We must regain our focus now, during this life, and make meaningful strides toward resolving all our outstanding karma. Gaining awareness of your true self, or becoming enlightened, will free you from having to incarnate the physical worlds, like this, and free you from unnecessary pain and suffering. The time is now. We can't delay and be distracted any longer. You have to use every interaction in your daily life to know to react with love and kindness and compassion and patience and forgiveness, no matter what you perceive to be happening to you. This is the shortest way to free yourself from the chains of karma and incarnation. The time is now. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you soon on another episode of Ned's Healing Sanctuary. I bid you peace.